What's up, guys? Today we are going to put the DOT4, which is the brake fluid, we are going to put into the brake system, which is empty right now. And I also need to replace the slave cylinder, which is for the clutch. Mine, and I don't know if you've ever done that, but that's the second time. If this is out of the transmission and then you push the pedal, the pressure that happens in here makes all of this pop out and then you lose it. I don't know if there is a way to put back in there, but I mean, it's very messy. So basically you gotta buy a new one. So that's the second time I've done that. As I've said, I want to put in here. I need to, because as you see in here, this is the transmission, so they share the same system. And yeah, so let's start by putting this guy in there. This is brand new. I just got this guy, so there's a little cover on the back. It should have some kind of, it should be oily inside. That's a good sign. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this here. There you go. So this goes like that. The only problem is if you don't rotate properly, you need to untie this a little bit, and you know, it's gonna be, the system will be full already. So yeah, it looks great so far, so good. I'm gonna hold this tight like that. Don't need to tie the crap out of it. The back one, there's another cover in here. This is where we used to bleed the system. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna open this here. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I'll need a funnel to put the rest, but what I'm gonna do right now is just put the rest of this one I have. Ooh, yeah. And be sure that doesn't go over the maximum. Yeah, I really need a funnel. Let me get it. There you go. Now it's very full. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna leave it open. I'm just gonna put some paper towel around just to be safe, because I don't want to clean any of this. And we're gonna come down here, and if you see the brakes, there's this little pin in here. You take this cover off, and with an 8mm you're just gonna open a little bit. But before opening, we're gonna get this kit in here, and we're gonna use this adapter. Put the adapter right on top of this, which is only securing in place. And we're gonna get this bunch of stuff here and set it in there. So just gonna be sure it's not dirty. There you go. It goes in there. I just need to be sure. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this. So let's see. There you go. Last time I opened the wrong way and I broke it inside. There you go. So we have it open. I can also step on the brakes. We're gonna go open the car. Be sure that we don't touch the clutch, and step on the brake a few times. Okay, so I managed to make the brake fluid come this way. So you see here, it's right in here, very clear. And now we gotta take the bubbles out of here. We might need to put more fluid in a minute, but you need to go and pump the brakes a lot, like again and again and again and again, until you see the brake fluid coming out here. So ideally you gotta have like 2 people. One put more fluid and the other one do this here. So you hold, you got some pressure. Here's, I'm gonna pump the brakes and you're gonna see that thing like fill up quickly. Okay, so for now I'm gonna shut this and we're gonna go to another one. Okay, so first thing we need to do, open this, let the air in. Okay, open a little bit. I'm gonna put the adapter in here. I think we could put the pipe, just the pipe straight, the tube, the hose, whatever that thing is called, straight into there. So what I'll do is, as you see here, this is from the other hole. So what I'm gonna do is, you can see here that and the hose. I'm gonna start pushing the brakes. Here in the hose we have, look at that, it's kinda, there is oil in there. So oil, I keep calling oil but it's fluid. So we're gonna pull like that and let it come to the cup. So you pull, there's a needle here, so you see it has pressure, the pressure starts dropping. So as long as you have pressure, it is pulling, and a little bit at a time. So I'm gonna go there, push the brake a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this for a minute. Okay, so 9mm, put in there, break that open a little bit. It is super hard, it is dripping already. So what I'm gonna do is, where is it? I'm gonna put this thing in there. Yeah, and I should be able to, I don't know if I'll need to open a little more. So this gotta go, a deep socket would be better. There you go. Oh. Okay, I'm opening a lot, and there we go. And let me try to pump. I was gonna press the brakes, see how it would work out, but it's actually coming. So now I'm gonna press the brakes and see how it does. There you go. Keep pressing, baby. The only thing is, this here gotta be higher because it cannot have the brake stuff in there. So I gotta flush all this dirty stuff until the clear one starts coming out. Okay, I'm gonna put some more fluid in front because it's lower already. All right, I'm going to tighten it. There you go. It's tight enough. Sorry, I was just taking this out of there. So we need to go back. As you see here, this liquid that is down here is clear. See here in the pipe? So it's new, and oh, it's not drop on the floor. And all of this here, I mean, it's mostly cooked already, so we throw that out. Okay, so we're going to still need to take some bubbles out of the way later, but for now we just need to keep some of the fluid in the system, because some was empty, which was the front ones, all brand new, and these back ones, they were not empty, but they were old. So old equals no good. I mean, we're changing, we're replacing the whole thing. Why we're gonna keep like halfway? So let's just do the whole thing. And we need to be sure, because when we disconnect the line, we got air right in front, so we need that air to come all the way out. So I stopped pressing when I saw almost no bubbles, and then we need to do it again to be sure there's 0 bubbles, and then we'll be golden. So I'm gonna do on the other side. I'm not gonna make a video of this because exactly the same thing, and come back in a minute. Okay, so the other side is done. All the 4 brake lines are done except for the transmission, the clutch, right? I came back to the driver's side rear wheel, and what I'm gonna do here is now I'm gonna take the rest of the air that is in here. So I'm gonna release, loosen that a little bit, but this time I'm not gonna loosen that much, just a little tiny bit, and so I don't have any air. I don't know if you can see the line, but there's only fluid in here. Dang boy, this is so hard. There's only fluid and no bubbles, so I'm good here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out, yep, let it drip, and tight this baby, and that's it. Look at that, all done. I'm not gonna fill this up all the way yet, because I still need to flush this guy here to let it it's not burp, there's a name for this, flush. Yeah, I gotta take the old cooler from the line and yeah, put new one. So this is all good. I mean, nothing is leaking. This kit is amazing. I don't know if you are here just for the how to do this thing here, but this is awesome. I mean, not just look pretty. My paddle feel, I mean, I can't tell because first I'm not sitting, I'm not driving. I don't know how much I'm pushing for the car to stop, but I mean, as I can tell, it's hard enough to me. I mean, like a normal car. If you keep the car is off and you keep braking, it's gonna get hard. This is a good thing because I know that I took the bubbles out of the system, so it's actually braking the car. After I use for a little bit, I'm gonna stop and do this again. Just put a little thing, take the bubbles out of there. But dude, now I can put the wheels back in the car, push out a little bit, maybe tomorrow, and then slide the engine inside. This is what I've been waiting for. So yeah, and that's it for the night, guys. Everything is back in place, all the wheels back in the car. I end up dropping the car so I can push tomorrow and have the engine in. The engine is sitting right there. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but there's a bunch of videos of me building this thing. So yeah, Oh, good. The pedal feels good. I was thinking about what I just said about when you press pedal multiple times, it gets harder. When you turn on the car, it gets softer. That's because of the brake booster. The brake booster receives like these holes here, and that tells what is the vacuum, what is the pressure, whatever it is, and it makes the pedal softer when you run the car. I don't think this is gonna get any softer, but I mean, it's good enough. I mean, I felt good like pressing the pedal the way it is. It's gonna be much better when I have the seats back in the car, but you know, some work to do. I have some work to do still. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, you know. You check out my website. I always have like cool stuff in there. www.carmodsgarage.com, and I'll see you around.
Look past my face. Si status, amiris sa McDonald's.